Hello, everybody. Just wanted to tell you guys that I'm okay. I lost the coyote. I called animal control, but they were closed. So I called the non-emergency number, and they transferred me a couple of times. And then they got me to the right people. And then they, hey, it's Marie. Hi, Marie. Yes, I'm inside the house. So my phone was ringing. My phone kept ringing, and I think it interrupted live. So, but what's crazy is I was still talking to y'all, and then I told y'all, okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off and call the people, and I'm gonna get back on and let y'all know how I go. But I don't think y'all heard any of that because I was getting phone calls and texts like, "You did it again. You left us hanging." I didn't mean to leave y'all hanging. I don't know what happened, but I think it was because my phone was ringing. The live got interrupted, but. So I called the animal control, but they closed at 8. And they don't have after hours in Maryland. So I called the non-emergency police number, and then they transferred me to non-emergency dispatcher, and then she transferred me to, I think it was like the Department of Natural Resources Police. And so I explained, I was like, I know this is gonna sound silly, but, and I explained my situation, gave the address first before I said any of that, because that's important. And then he was like, all right, can you get in the house? And I was like, right now? No. He's like, is it in front of your house? I'm like, no, it's across the street. He's like, okay, you can, you can get out and you can get in there. It's not gonna, mind you, my son told me, it's not gonna attack you, Mom. And I'm like, so now I'm on the phone with him, and he's like, I'm gonna stay on the phone with you. Take all the time you need. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm from Los Angeles. Like, I just don't, I don't want any problems. He's like, it's okay, I understand. Take all the time you need. I'm gonna stay on the phone with you until you get inside, and then I'm gonna tell you what, how it goes, the process or whatever. And I was like, all right. So I got my baby to unlock the door and stand by the door so that I can do like my run and start. And then I'm trying to find out if he can see it, because then now I can't see it. I was talking to the guy. He asked me if I could see it. I had eyes on it while I was talking to him and explaining to him where it went. But then now, as I'm getting out, I don't see it anymore. And I'm telling him I don't see it anymore. I'm asking my son. My son's like, I don't see anything. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Lisa. So I get out the car and I'm doing little stupid stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. So then I run around the car and run into the house to my laughing child because understand. But, and so then the guy explained to me, like, basically during the daytime, they might come out, if they have time or whatever, like animal control. But if not animal control, then they just basically like keep a log of all the sightings. And then if it gets to be like overwhelming sightings, then they'll come out. But if not, then they just log it. Man, Kiana is like that sister, right? Like, y'all grow up in a house where no matter what happened, there was always somebody that was going to be able to make a joke out of it. Somebody that was going to make everybody laugh about the situation. That's Kiki. Man, she would find humor. She like the internet memes. You know how something crazy happened online and all of a sudden the memes just be hitting and rolling? That's her. I'm trying to tell her about the spider. The first time, y'all, I'm trying to tell her about the spider. She's sending me videos of me with the spider outside with the broom and the spiders on the car. I'm like, oh my gosh. She ain't right. She ain't right. I ain't the coyote mama. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. The man said he ain't gonna attack me. He gonna be scared. But I said he wasn't scared. I done sat out here for a whole hour. He wasn't scared. No, longer than an hour. Like, shoot, going on 2 hours. Cause I was on live for a minute. Anyway, I want y'all to have a very blessed evening. Cause it's time for me to shower and eat. Man, I'm so thankful that you guys care about me. I was getting calls and texts. I was like, oh, I didn't even know it cut off like that because I was like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna call the people, and then I'm gonna call y'all back. If they come, I'm gonna go live with them. But I had a feeling they wasn't gonna come. I already knew the routine. Hi, Crystal. I was just telling them when I went live the first time. I was like, I was on the phone with Crystal, and doggone Coyote pulled up. That Coyote stayed out here this whole time, and I finally got on the line with the Department of Natural Resources Police. I wonder what else do they police? I guess like water and ponds and parks and stuff. I'm gonna check that out. And he stayed on the phone with me until I got in. And he said I did everything I was supposed to do. He said, you're supposed to yell at it or make noise to try to scare it away, but they normally don't come. He was like, we're not a food source to them. So then that made me laugh. But I be feeling like a food source to all these critters. I don't know what they think we are, but I don't need them in the house, out the house. I don't want to see them. But all right, y'all. I'm about to, hi, Hope. Did I say hi to everybody? I think so. Sophia, Marie, KB23, Abbas. Did I spell your name right, Abbas? I mean, spell your name. Did I say it right? Hi, Monique. Hi, Rita. Hi, all occasion guests. Miss B Baskets and more. I skipped over Kiana because I already know she got a video waiting for me. Hi, Rose. All right, y'all. I gotta eat or I'm gonna be grumpy. And I don't like being grumpy. I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's gonna be next. All right, y'all. Have a good evening. Love you.